Hey everyone, it's Jennifer from stampwithjennifer.blogspot.com, and I want to show you real quick some differences in our new and our old stamp pads. So I'm going to use a stamp set called Pretty Petites. This is a celebration stamp set, free with a $50 purchase through March 22nd. I'm going to pull out this happy birthday image. And first I'll start with our old stamp pad. This one is Island Indigo. So in the old days, I always taught everyone to twist first, always, and then tap several times on the stamp pad before stamping. And the more solid the stamp was, the more times I told you to tap. And then I always said hold for several seconds on the paper. And this does get you a nice, clean, stamped image with our old pads. So if you have old pads, just continue to do that. But if you have our new firm foam pads, number one, there's a label that you can place on the end, so when you have them stacked up you can see what color is where, and the labels are found on the bottom. You can actually tear this off and throw it away once you've labeled yours. And then the inking, it's called firm foam, but it's actually very soft, and if you press too hard your stamp will sink and ink will get all over here and it'll be a big mess. So we want to ink this up differently. Let me clean this off real quick. Get that off. You want to tap lightly a few times, and then, you know, just a little firm press. You don't want to hit it this quick and lift up, but firm. And then look, it stamps just as good, if not better, for really solid images, those big flowers and things like that. It will stamp better than our old stamp pads, but with less work, and it's going to look awesome. So here's what you do not want to do with our new stamp pads. You don't want to do the old style of inking. You're going to get a mess. You guys see every orange piece is turned, and even here. And if I had done, you know, a lot of people ink their stamps by turning the wood block. Your wood is going to be painted. It's just a mess. And if you stamp the old way with all that pressure, terrible. And there's my little ink there. So just remember, tap, 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 stamp, and you'll be fine. Now, a couple of tips. Our new pads do need re-inking more often than the old pads. Once you ink them, it does not take that much ink, so don't worry about, you know, cost. You're going to be fine there. But be aware, if you do what I just told you and it does not ink up well, you will need to re-ink that. And that's, I think, because so much ink sits up here on top and comes off on your project that we're taking a lot more ink off of there. Your old re-inkers, though, work on the new stamp pads. With the exception of a few, you can take your old Island Indigo re-inker for this pad and use it on your new one. So the ink is the same, it's just the surface of the pad is different, and it's awesome. You're going to love these, and of course you can purchase those now in sets or individually. Hope to see you again at stampwithjennifer.blogspot.com. Thank you.